The stories about Jefe and what happened and why he's basically about to sit up here and have to adhere to street code is insane because this story
says there was an argument just before the gunfire, and it all unfolded just steps away from a busy taco stand.
NBC4's Camilla Rambaldi joins us live from the LAPD headquarters after talking with witnesses. Camilla.
Hi, Jonathan and Kathy. Telemundo 52 spoke with the brother of the man who was killed. I also spoke with one man who was working at the taco stand last night. He told me he heard about 7 to 8 gunshots. Let's go ahead and get you to some video from earlier. In this clip, you can see several bullet holes in a fence near the stand. The LAPD says the shooting was reported just before 2 in the morning near the intersection of Holmes and Slauson Avenues. As you mentioned earlier, there are a number of businesses in the area. Police say a man walked toward a car and there was some sort of an argument. Police say the man was then shot and the shooter took off in a car. It is unclear at this point what led up to the argument. The family of the man who was killed has identified him as 30-year-old Deshaun Coleman. They shared a photo of him with our team. Here was more from his family and reaction from a man who was working at the taco stand.
We don't know nothing. All we know, we need justice. He was a good person, a loving person. He took care of everybody.
We hear some people yelling, like yelling bad words, start fighting.
Did you hear the gunshots?
Yeah, I hear the gunshots. I hear like 7 gunshots, and that scares me. I didn't move. I was frozen, like. No zero nerves. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if to run or to stay.
Jordan Guzman told me he has been working at the taco stand for several months and that this was the first time he has seen a shooting in the area. Again, at this hour, police are still looking for the shooter and they do not yet have a description of the suspect's car. Anyone with more information on this is asked to call the LAPD. We're live in downtown LA. Camilla Rambaldi, NBC4 News.
Camilla, thank you.
Whoa, that's that QR code, man. Y'all know what that is, man. They said no more 5. Nah, double that. Put 10 to win. Thursday, swerve day. You feel me? Free cash, Seti Nash, man. They said 10 in your account soon as you install it app on your phone and start playing today. Y'all know what free cash do, right? All right, we ain't got to discuss that. Go ahead and don't be an Adrian Broner, man. Don't be a hater, man. Do your thing, man. Start playing games and figure out how you can win and spin on this Thursday. I'll catch y'all with this content. Followed by this person.
Pablo Bishops, rest in peace, my young homie, Lil Bandit, aka Bandino. But listen, man, the story has come out on what happened to him. So allegedly, at the time where he went to the taco stand to get him a burrito, young and Jefe had just pulled up or was there already. He was standing in line. And when, you know, the homies seen him, because I'm not sure how many people was with the homie Lil Bandit, you know, they start pressing young and Jefe, banging on him. I guess they wasn't aware that, you know, he from HA Gangsters. He also, you know, that popular YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? And after that, you feel me, once young and Jefe say you from HA Gangster Crib, you would think it'd be like, you know, dead, you know, water under the bridge or some shit. But I guess young and Jefe felt uncomfortable, started walking to his car, and then the homie followed him to his car. That's when the argument ensued, you feel me, with the dissing and everything. And then young and Jefe, they say he shot 6 or 7, maybe 8. Hey, man,
Then one Instagram post decided, hey, I'm going to go ahead and say exactly what happened. And they were wrong about this one. Here's where the story came from. If you just want to lie on me real quick, this is from 6 hours ago, all right? It's 8:04 right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and circle this. The section report. They say he's in jail for big use of murder. I spoke with the fam. That ain't me making no shit up. They said that shit. They the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? They about a goddamn LA right now, currently. So while y'all saying this weird, all right, cool. Well, then let's go ahead and play it then. So you see my video? This was from 5 hours ago. So if somebody said this shit 1 hour before I did, there you go. Now, once again, I hope that ain't do that shit. And I don't think he did that shit. I think it's tied to some other shit. But bitch, don't get on my shit lying about me. You is weird as But hey, you still won't do no numbers and you still can't stop me. So yeah, run your little weak ass Instagrams and all that hoe ass. That little weak ass boy, you been on my dick since I've been. So what really happened? Well, here's what happened. This is the actual story because there is no footage of Jefe's alleged murder. Roll it.
Yo, just an update. Just an update on the Jefe situation. I know a lot of rumors and shit have been hitting the internet. Everyone's trying to say that young Jefe was actually involved with the shooting at a taco stand. I'm not sure about that. From what I'm hearing that young Jefe was actually arrested from a situation that stemmed from like a few months back. I'm hearing it was like a DP gone wrong where, I don't know, maybe somebody in his clique got DP'd, but in the midst of the dude getting a DP, someone actually passed away during the DP, and that is actually what Jefe supposedly, allegedly is arrested for. I'm hearing that is not for the shooting. You know, a lot of people have been on record saying that it was actually him. He shot a guy a few times at the taco stand and related to some blood incident. I'm hearing that those are two different separate incidents and shit from what I'm hearing in my sources and shit. But, free young Jefe. Shout out to everybody involved, my condolences to everybody. But, I don't think Jefe was actually involved with that shooting that everyone's trying to say with the blood guy from PB or wherever. But it was actually from a situation that stemmed from a few months back. And I think if you can if you see the videos, you can see Jefe kind of was going through it where you could say he had a hard day. So I think Jefe kind of knew the feds, or not the feds, but the police was actually on to him. He kind of knew about the situation in advance. But free Jefe, man, for real, man.
So here's the thing. I hate to say this, but that's the best case scenario. Like in my video, like I said yesterday, it's best that it's some internal BS because that shit spills over to other communities, other hoods, and all of that shit, or all of this shit. He had nothing to do with Baby Huey and all that stuff and everything. That came from a post in South Central Los Angeles shit that said that they spoke to the family and all that shit. I see that. I was like, oh shit. Well, they do be breaking shit all the time. They are credible. So, hey, it is what it is. But here's the worst part about this shit. And Jefe had the only noticeable vehicle that was there. He didn't do anything. He's actually innocent. And Jefe didn't put a finger on anybody. He just was there, which is just as bad. Wait, now, so you saying Jefe didn't kill anybody? Nope. He's completely innocent of the charges. He's guilty of being there. Now, everybody who's of regular shit will say, well, why don't Jefe say I didn't do it? That's exactly what he's going to say. That ain't good enough. Nah. See, what the police want to do is they want Jefe to be a poster boy. They want him to say, oh, it was 1 right here, 2 right here, and 3 right here. Unknown name, and unknown name. Because these days, if you just make up a name and you say, oh yeah, it was little PlayStation 5 and little Xbox. Yeah, them the ones who did it. And little dresser, tiny dresser and infant Xbox. You know what I'm saying? If you even say that and you just make up names on the spot, people still gonna go, oh, you said he did it. It was a little PlayStation. Damn, guys. Got it. So here's the story. The real story. And Jefe was there. There was supposedly a DP that went on with inside of his hood. It's 3 other dudes that went to jail as well, not just at Jefe. So 4 in total. But here's where it gets real tricky. They whooped him, beat the shit out of dude. He died. And then the people who were there went ahead and robbed him, went up in his car, all of this shit. And then Jefe ain't do shit, but was there. Now, some of y'all go, man, that's bullshit. He would have had to do something. Nah. A lot of DPs, a lot of niggas don't do shit. A lot of cats just sit back and they watch. Some eat popcorn. Some be cheering on and shit. Throwing up all their little gang signs and shit. They do that. But here's where it gets funny. The police believe they know that El Jefe knows who did what and all this shit. But I'm saying this. If y'all knew El Jefe was there and y'all already knew the 3 other individuals, none of them told. Somebody else did. So the theory is, which I don't know if I should believe this or not, but the theory is they want El Jefe to tell him. He can't, even if he wanted to. Now, I'm not saying El Jefe wants to be a snitch and all of this shit and everything. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying he can't tell even if he wanted to. Well, why is that, Seti Nash? Because his people, his family is still from their section. See, if he decides to tell, he gonna have to tuck tail and get all his family the hell up out of South Central Los Angeles. His own people will get rid of his own people, if you get what I'm saying. This happens every day. Where somebody telling somebody, oh, this person told, so then they homies decide they're going to retaliate so that nobody tell and all this shit, and then it all becomes a clusterfuck. So now, here's the biggest question, and I ask you this. What the hell is supposed to happen now? See, all that Jefe can do is go, I'm going to take this shit to trial and have these cats with the evidence try to be used against me and all of this shit. All right, you run a risk. But you also run a risk of conspiracy. We don't know when that dude died if they took his phone. If they didn't, it won't really matter because they can still pull up them text messages, all that shit. We don't know nothing about shit. So as it stands right now, and Jefe is experiencing what a lot of niggas don't want to experience. What success in the hood really is. It ain't the shit with the broads, with the homies, with the drugs. It's when some bullshit happens and you're around, you're automatically attached. The best thing you can do if you a cat with some money in your hood is get out, leave. Don't come back. Hanging around cats who don't got money while you got money. He was already complaining on the internet. The same problems that niggas with money get all the time. I done seen people say this a bunch of times. He just was the latest one. Man, ain't nobody helping me when I was down. Nigga, I got money and now everybody want me to help them out. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world. You elevate your tax bracket. People think that you're supposed to look down and help them out, even though they ain't did shit for you. Welcome to the real world. And all this, I got beef with Buddy and all that shit and everything. Nigga, we was just on Instagram Live not too long ago. I had no issues with that, man. We had our little back and forth, but nigga, we hollered. A lot of cats don't know. We hollered off the damn net. We hollered on Instagram. We already, you know what I'm saying? All that shit been there. All I told that nigga is get your money and keep winning. The same shit I tell everybody else. Same shit. And if I really ever open my mouth about people that I dislike, but I end up helping them cats, y'all be like, damn, this is the realest dude ever. But I don't give a shit. That's for them to tell their story. But if you think I'm lying, go ask Smack from back on Fig which one of his people I helped out. And he'll tell you. Like, oh shit. Yeah. Or no. Either or. It don't matter. But anyways, subscribe to our best and notify shit to keep your people aware. 12K! We are 12,000 away from these 2 things giveaway. Comment every video, like every video, and hit that subscribe button. Hype it up if you like this stuff. But hey, I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all come back now. Oh, hold on. Click right here. Yo Gotti, what the fuck? I think Yo Gotti about to just fuck this case up, right? Click right here. Yo Gotti, what the hell going on? And click right here for the playlist. And y'all come back now.